Hey there everybody, welcome to TCGPlayer Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Premier Journey here in Legends Z8. It's episode 145. Aerodactyl, guys. Aerodactyl. So, if you did not know, let's look at seasonal challenges. Complete the Z8 Pokedex, checked off. Complete the Mega Dimension Pokedex, 117 out of 132. Complete the Alpha Z8 Pokedex, 226 out of 227. Can you guess? Oh, you know, let me give you a minute. Can you guess what's the one Alpha we're missing? Yeah, that's right, it's Aerodactyl. So that's what's so big about this. We have the 5-star hyperspace. We have the special scan for Aerodactyl. So that is kind of what the goal is. To get an alpha, to hopefully get a shiny, but we actually have a debate about that we'll talk about in a sec. Alpha Mega Dimension Pokedex, 97 out of 112. Shiny Z8 Pokedex, 133 out of 227. Shiny Mega Dimension Pokedex, 30 out of 117. All sign missions and use 100 donuts well checked off. Complete 7 viewer challenges for 6 out of 7. Talking about viewer challenges, Chill and Weep has given us 5. 4 of them are checked off. You can pause and stop to read them if you want. Catch yourself in each wild zone, 19 out of 20. All that's left there is actually wild zone 19 itself. Grim Reaper, catch a rogue Mega Evo Pokemon's checked off, and Darkrai, get all starters alphas checked off. Alright, so let's talk about this. So I came across a couple realizations. First off, I know it's not completely done because I got excited, but I started to edit how the things are laid out to account for alternate forms. Hence why there's 2 Swallow here. Some Pokemon have gender differences. It's kind of funny Crobat doesn't. Yeah, Golbat and Zubat both do. I don't know why. It feels really weird to me. Like, not to be mean to like any specific Pokemon or type of Pokemon, but I just find it really weird that if we look at Zubat's line, you know, oh, gender difference. Okay, Zubat has a gender difference. Okay, Golbat has a gender difference. Crobat, nothing. It just feels kind of weird. Like, yeah, I'm glad I don't have to go get another Crobat. I mean, I have to get a shiny one. But yeah. And so you see here, there are quite a few Pokemon spaces left blank because there are Pokemon that need type differences. One of the biggest ones, which I'm actually glad, was Onix. So Onix does not have a gender difference, but Steelix does. Right? But I have a second Shalfa Onix male that, in actuality, I'm going to give this the metal coat, so don't have to worry about it later. But yeah, so I'll have at least a Shalfa for both forms. I'm not trying to get Shalfas for everything, but this is just an option, right? I do have to go find a male Steelix alpha, but that's something I could do along the way. Now, unfortunately, I do not have enough space. I do plan to do a stream giving away a bunch of the extra shinies I have. So hopefully I can clear out these extra boxes, not this box, but box 31, 30, 29, and 28. Hopefully I can clear those out a little bit because we still have a few Pokemon with gender differences as well as alternate forms that aren't organized. Thankfully, I left off at a great spot. Avalugg. I have an extra Hisuian. I have a Hisuian Avalugg. But because I know Hisuian Avalugg is one of the guys left over, same with Goodra, but you know, so that means I know exactly once I am done with those other Pokemon, you know, once I am done moving everything and everything like that, I can then readjust my boxes once I get rid of the extra shinies and move everything around and know that Hisuian Avalugg will go here, and then we can go through and, you know, Hisuian Goodra and all that. And then obviously I know certain Pokemon have gender differences. It's not that surprising, it's not that shocking. And one of the biggest candidates is right at the front. Meganium has a gender difference. So yeah, this whole thing is going to change how it looks over time, but for now, we are going to keep it the way it is. Let's talk about our next dilemma. Here is this rock hyperspace. Now, we know what's in here. It's not a shock. What's in here? It's Aerodactyl, Tyrunt and Tyrantrum, and Aurora and Aurora. Oh my god. Aurora. Dude. Aurorus and Amora. I don't know why I just say Aurora every time. It's like I combine the two names. But yeah, Amora, Aurorus, Tyrantrum, and Aerodactyl. Now, Amora and Aurorus are rock ice. Tyrant and Tyrantrum are rock dragon. I have two ways I can approach this, because I find myself in a very interesting situation. I could try to just go the route of, and let me see if I can find the right thing. Here we go. Sparkling Power Rock level 3 and Alpha Power level 3. See here. This is perfect for it. But I also have this guy. It may not have Alpha. Now here's the reason. I got this one and I was so excited that I made another one of Haban. No, it was reverse order. I did Haban, I saw Sparkling Flying 3 and I was like, oh, I can just go get Aerodactyl's shiny, and because it's Sparkling Power Flying. That means pretty much it's only going to affect Aerodactyl because I have to have, it's going to be a guaranteed shiny. It should be Aerodactyl only, I believe, is how it works. So we can get shiny Aerodactyl checked off. But I didn't realize, I didn't read the teensy power. I thought it said Alpha Power 2, and it wasn't until afterwards I realized, oh my god, it's teensy. I saw it flying so happily, and then I saw level 2. I didn't read the other power. Meanwhile, this one's a Rock level 3, Alpha 3, but it's a lot less time, and I'm not guaranteed that the shiny will be Aerodactyl. I think I'm going to use this donut to guarantee the shiny Aerodactyl, and go after and just try to get an Alpha. And if I don't get an Alpha, I can always wait till next time. But yeah, I think this is most important. So yeah, Aerodactyl is the name of the game. Aerodactyl is all we care about. Now, obviously, I would prefer, like, just talking straight up, right? I would prefer to get a shiny Aerodactyl here, because then if I ever get this hyperspace again, and I just use the regular, 3 rock donut to go back and go for the, go for the other shinies, guess what? Then I can just shiny hunt. And then just get an easy Alpha Aerodactyl later with the Alpha 3, right? But I want to get Aerodactyl shiny done, and this donut is the best way. Also gives me a good amount of time to do it, and yeah. And maybe I can just get the Alpha one anyways. All right. Oh, it's down. Okay. So we are going to go in, and we're going to use that donut, the flying one. Hey everybody, how's everyone doing down here? Just running through, don't need to bother me, nobody needs to think, blah 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 blah. Alright, so again, this Rock 3 Alpha is only 6 minutes, but this is an extra minute and a half. And we can get a shiny Aerodactyl. So let's do it. Right, I think this is the best case scenario. Go in, just get it done, and hopefully, if I get another shiny somehow, cool, but this should be, with this donut, just a shiny Aerodactyl, I believe. Okay, so first off, I'll be back. Switch to the repeatable. Shiny Aerodactyl. We got it done. So we need to destroy Pokeballs. But I got shiny Aerodactyl. I can't stop because there is literally no way to stop. Maybe over here? Okay, come in here, buddy. Okay, I can save. Ooh, okay, so I think that was like 8 minutes in or so. Yeah, so we got shiny Aerodactyl, which right off the bat, that is a new shiny for the ZA Pokedex, bringing us to 134. at a 227. All right, so not horrible. Let's go get it in its rightful spot. Boom. All right, so when it comes down to Aerodactyl, I still need an alpha. So, but yeah, right away we already have a shiny. Let's fly reset and hopefully do this. So, obviously all the shinies here are pretty noticeable. Oh, there's an alpha more. Okay, so I got the hyperspace done. I'll let him break that. There's the golden ball. Alright. Target. Nope, still a lot of hate up here. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can chill. So, we got the golden ball. I think we've got every Pokeball. We can continue looking around. I am going to auto-heal Kyogre because I want it still alive. And we are going to reset. So, I need to just run through until we get a Alpha Aerodactyl. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Unlucky, but you know what? We got the shiny, and I still have the Rock 3 donut for later use. Right, so unfortunately I can't fly reset. The Amoras and the Aurora see me right away and immediately become aggroed. So I am going to have to run through. Anyways, my main goal here is to now try to get the Alpha Aerodactyl. And as I was saying, the shinies are all pretty obvious, you know. Amora and I don't hear any humming, so it's not an Alpha. Shoot. Yeah, Kyogre's taking some damage. I think it's mainly the freeze dry that's hitting it. There we go. So yeah, Amora turns right, Auroras turns right, Tyrant turns blue, Tyrantrum turns blue, and we've seen shiny Aerodactyl. It goes from that purple to a pink. Right? Not alpha, not alpha, not alpha. Now what's sad is if I get a shiny Auroras, it's actually gonna be a dupe. So yeah, technically I need a Mora, Tyrant, Tyrantrum, or another Aerodactyl, but this is only sparkling 3 flying, so this isn't being made the most use out of. But like I have Aerodactyl checked off, so the next time I roll a, you know, on hyperspace, like a special scan with this guy, with these guys, I can use that Rock 3 and Alpha 3, and you know, if I don't get Alpha Aerodactyl here, next time I get this, I can shiny hunt Amora, Tyrant, and Tyrantrum, and use the Alpha power to guarantee a Aerodactyl. Now, everything might be very dangerous, so I may have to nuke some stuff along the way if everything's Alpha, but yeah. I am gonna check up here really quick, see if there's a shiny. There's not. Okay. Yeah, I need to heal Kyogre again. He's taking a lot of damage. Okay. Alright. We're good. Oh shoot, I forgot to heal Kyogre. That's fine, that's fine. Oh. They didn't see me. Oh shoot, I need to check. Aerodactyl could have been Alpha there. Shoot, I'm an idiot. I forgot what I was doing. I was thinking about shiny hunting, and I reset. If Aerodactyl was Alpha then, I mean, there's no way any of us will know. But if he was Alpha then, and I just 100% reset on it, that makes me look like an idiot. Yeah, Alpha Aerodactyl is the goal now. I probably chose a bad time to take a drink. Oh, my cup has a bunch of, what is it? Has a bunch of, like, liquid on the outside. No, condensation. Condensation! My hand is red. I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, truth be told, I am quite happy that we got the shiny Aerodactyl done. Because I'm more likely to find an alpha. I'm almost guaranteed to find an alpha Aerodactyl if this place ever pops up again with the other donut. Now, if an alpha Aerodactyl shows up here, great. Then I can just use that donut on another thing. Alright, nothing that's right. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Alright, come on, Alpha Aerodactyl. See, like I said, I don't really need a Roris, so really there's only so much hate. So, like, if I get another shiny, any of the other Pokemon, Tyrantrum, Tyrunt, or Amora would be great. Again, however, if I'm gonna phase on another shiny, it is most likely going to be another Aerodactyl. But, you know, we can only hope, man. Running out of time. No alpha. I still think I made the right choice on going for the shiny first. Because the rock, or maybe I should have scouted with the other one. Like, because I could have come in here with a Sparkling 3 and gotten a Tyrunt or Tyrantrum. And then the Aerodactyl I'd have to come back to do with the shiny anyways, right? Yeah, I may just have to come back. Let's check in here really quick just in case this is shiny. There is it. Okay. Oh, occasionally those Tyrantrum is taking one of the spawns away from the Amora and Auroras, I just noticed. Because there was 4 of them originally there, and now there isn't, and now there's 5 Tyrantrums when there was only 4 in there before. One of the spawns is being yanked around. Dang, man. Yeah, no alpha. Oh, hey Groudon, you're almost dead, buddy. Sorry about that. Well, he's dead. Yeah, running. This is just pure luck running through right now. No, I don't even have time to catch anything. All right, so was this a little bit of a waste? Sort of. I think this was the better option, in my opinion, was to go for the shiny first and then go for the alpha later. I know completing the alpha Zeta Pokedex would have been amazing. Thank you. And see, I'm already ready to get another special scan. So I'm actually okay with this. Now, if we happen to just re-roll that same special scan, good news, everybody. We have the donut for it, and we can run and do it right then. You know, like that's the situation we are in, is we can just run that back if we get it. We also have a few other good donuts, and if it's a hyperspace that's one we don't care about, we can always try and get Armarouge and Cyrillage's armors. So, yeah, this special scan doesn't mean a ton. It does, but yes. Depending on what it is, it might either be awesome or it might be okay, you know? So yeah. Oh no. Okay. So we have one, yeah. It is a legendary Pokemon. Yeah. This is interesting. All right. So I think I have to scout it. So I just need to get a backup save ready. Yeah. All right. I don't have the donuts ready. Wait. I might. So let me create a backup save. I have a grass 3-1. If this is Parisian. Alright. So the oh, I almost just backed out. So I have saved, I've created a backup. Let's fly over here. And let's go to Wild Zone 16 and let's walk over. So, depending on what this is, this could... We may be donut grinding, or berry grinding for donuts quite a bit. There it is. Okay, our first... Okay, so what I was talking about is this donut. It's a sparkling 3 grass, catching power normal, alpha 2. It only gives us 7 minutes. I'm gonna pop this one just in case it happens to be Virizion. We can go for it. But if it's one of the Pokemon that isn't, like if it's not one of the Pokemon that is like Keldeo, Meloretta, we can just go catch it, right? What are the chances? So Virizion, I believe, if I remember correctly, is up over here. Or maybe I'm wrong. No, it's there. Okay. So, oh shoot, I should have done research. What is the best way to reset for Virizion? Dude, I was not prepared for... I clicked it hoping, but yeah. Hold on. I'm doing some research right now. I was not expecting this to be Virizion. We used the right donut. After you enter the portal, put a hard save at the grass slightly left to the right. Hold on. After you enter portal, put a hard save at the grass patch slightly on the right. All right, let me reset. All right. So slightly to the right, so I'm guessing, you know, let's just put it right here. Run down towards the stairs, stop. All right. Run down towards the stairs, stop somewhere near the alleyway with the dust bins. Ran back up to the starting location and repeat. All right. Okay. I don't think Groudon used Earthquake. Oh, he did, it just did nothing. Oh, I just aggroed something else. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so run back and forth, repeat, trust the process. It will re-roll the Brazion on the other side. Run back up to repeat, trust the process. Climb the ladder on the left, check the Brazion, and reload the game and repeat if not shiny. Alright, I guess let's go check. See, I knew Brazion was up here, I just forgot it was down there with the grass. Not shiny. Oh, I almost just went to go fly reset. So I guess I should run back to my portal and then run back. And then I had that save, so I just reboot the save. Every time. Okay. If there's another method I haven't done, then shame on me, but this should be Sparkling 3 grass. So yeah. Interesting. So I may need to do a little bit more research. I have a save point set down. So yeah. I wonder if I'm supposed to actually like go near the bins or just by the bin. I needed to watch a video for this, guys. I was not expecting, you know what? If I fail this, I may have to go do some research off camera. Let's go check. See, I think I am far away enough from it where I should be resetting it. I think. It does move around though. Yeah, I may need to pause and see if I've set this up right. I should have done more research. As soon as I saw Virizion, I should have just reset. But I did use my Sparkling 3 Grass Donut. So yeah. I just realized the repeat ball is not the best ball in this case. I may need to keep my Master Ball ready if it appears at the last second. Yeah, I may, after I fail this attempt, may reload and take a break and figure out what all I am doing right and wrong here. If this is the correct method. I need to watch a few videos. I should have prepped. I should have paused. This is crazy. I was not expecting it. Hopefully I have not just messed this up. Okay, I need to go up the ladder. I may have messed this run up. I don't think I'm gonna get there. No, I'm not. Okay. Hold on, let me be right back and let me do some research real quick. Alright guys, so I've done a little bit of research and I've seen two methods for this. One is running like we saw, right? Running to like that spot. Another is a reset method that would require me closing, restarting the game. On a Switch OLED, this is a lot of work. So obviously we're back to full calories. I'm just gonna run down here. And I think this method's working. I did see another one though that I could also give a try. But yeah, I put Groudon away so I can try to get these guys off of my back. I mean, the fact it's Virizion and we happen to use our Sparkling 3 Donut for grass is very lucky. I mean, the coincidence on that is crazy. But yeah, who knows how many tries this will take. I'm gonna just keep running, and I think I want to go around the portal and around the tree each time. I mean, I'm already probably, like right here, I'm probably already spawning it in, if I'm honest. I'm really bad at distances in this game. But yeah, so I saw, and it was kind of, oh, Luchas are coming down. They should stay up. What I saw is some people were doing this running kind of method, and then I saw one where you go up top there and you place a save right up there on top of that, past that ladder, and you you just save, run over, check, reset, save. And you save right outside the respawn distance. So each time you load in, it's, you know. So I think I'm gonna give this a try right now. I think that other method might be good, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of rough, but yeah. I should look at like some images. I don't think I need to go this far though. Like actuality, I think probably like here or here even is enough. Let me see if there's any pictures. online. Alright. But yeah, yeah, I need to just like, I need to figure out a true good distance. See, I should have done a little bit more, like I did research, but yeah. So it looks like the area you're supposed to save and run to is the grass here, because I see like an image facing this way like this. So yeah, maybe it's this one. Oh, I think it's this one. All right, so I'm supposed to actually save there. All right, so this is just learning a little bit, and then it only shows the person like running to like here from what I'm seeing. I don't know if they're overdoing it or if I'm overdoing it, but that's what the image shows. So obviously Brizion will be very obvious when shiny and pink. I do want to give myself some time just in case I need to battle it. So once I get down to like 500 or 400 maybe, I'll go check. I also need to start considering what ball to use, but during the battle process I can consider that. So yeah. This just doesn't seem far enough in my mind. Maybe it is. Like, I don't know, that patch grass doesn't seem far enough away, but people... I looked online and I saw a couple people saving here, so... I don't know. The other method is just less fun on, like, on a recording. So yeah. But like I said, I'll try this again, and we'll go at 500 calories. Go look. I also want to know how much time it takes to get up there, and so a lot of this is testing, right? A lot of this is just testing it myself, and I will keep the Master Ball ready just in case I need it. If I go in and I can sneak down and throw something else, I will. I may need to battle it with Mewtwo. Obviously, we hit it really hard. If we Mega Evolve with Stab, super effective. Yeah. So, Mewtwo should... Okay, so I am going to go now, because I will not go back and get back in time. Nope. Okay. So, here's the thing, right? This method, I think, is working. But, yeah. Let me see if I can't find another one. All right, hold on, I'm watching a video. I'm gonna see. All right. Yeah, the other one with the reset thing doesn't seem like it's that great of a shout. Okay, we're out on comeback first off. Let's get one. So the thing is I already wasted a lot of time on the save. So maybe I should do a hard reset. You know? Alright. Yeah, maybe I should hard reset at this point. A part of me is thinking about it instead of trusting this save where I've absolutely butchered where I was. Now that I know stuff, going from the backup save might be a shout. So yeah. So it looks like what I'm seeing a lot is people either using this running method to try to reset a lot, but I am noticing on the Switch 2, because of the load times, a lot of people actually prefer just reloading the whole game over again. But because I think I'm on a Switch 1, or technically Switch OLED, but still it's a Switch 1, because I'm not on a Switch 2 is the more appropriate way to say it. I think this is my best method because I'm getting multiple resets. But because of where I saved and how I kind of messed it up, I may want to hard load from my backup save. And I am now more and more thinking about that. Because I can also do some research on like this location, because this is obviously a real location. That I can go to in Lumios. I was about to say Kalos, which isn't wrong, right? Because it is Kalos, but yeah, so ultimately I can go, and I believe this is area over by where Wild Zone 8 is. Because that's obviously the Justice Dojo. And so I'd have to put a little mark inside the thing and then run back and just see where 70 and 50 meters is exactly. Yeah. I think we'll do some research at the end of this to make sure I know exact distances and exact marks to run to. Because if I can get, like, if I can, like, smooth this out a little bit, I will. Oh, I just slowed down my entire speed. See, that's just it. I just killed all the momentum right there. Well, I mean, my sparkling through grass is thankfully not affecting these haluchas, this throw, the socks over there. It's not affecting the sock or throw inside the dojo. The one thing it is resetting, though, or the haluchas even up top, it is resetting the, actually, up high, it might not. I might right now be isolating Parisium. This method, where I know these spawns are at right now, might actually be isolating him. See, I just don't know if I'm... Like, I just don't feel like this is optimal because I don't know where the true 70... I always like to go 71 to make it despawn faster. Because if you go to 70, it starts to despawn, but it despawns rather slowly. And I go always to 71 because on the Switch 1 at least, it like makes them disappear instantaneously. Meanwhile, at 70, he has like a whole despawn animation where it's like slowly fades out. So yeah. So like I said, we'll get down to like 500 calories and then go. Will you stop outraging and storm throwing and all this stuff, guys? Bunch of babies. Yeah, let's just go. Am I resetting anything? Oh, there's a... I saw a victory bell there I'm technically phased on. I don't want the Haluchas to be mad at me. No. Alright, so... I think I'm going to do a little bit of research. My own research. Alright? So we are actually going to load from the backup save. Dude, I can't believe we have a grass donut. I literally just made it earlier. And we have Parisian lined up. Like, this is legendary. Okay, so we are going to boot up from our last save. Or backup data save. So, yeah. So, thankfully, I did do this right before going into that hyperspace. So... we should be good. So yeah. Boom. And then obviously there is, and we know it's Verizion, so we're fine. So now let's go over here. Because I want to place a marker down. Because Verizion can kind of move around. But okay. So technically... I want to know, like, right here. Right. So, that's actually super close. Hold on a minute. So, when's the despawn? Okay. So, it's like as soon as I hit this patch of grass, it's actually like 71 just by touching on the grass. Okay. And then here's the thing though, even though I hit 50 here, I do think I need to be like somewhat, so maybe like right here. Mainly because, is this 10 meters too high? Let's find out. So, because I have to drop down in there. This is significantly lower. Yeah, so I think this is too high for it. I think when we're resetting, I think that is slightly, because it doesn't spawn anything above 10 meters. Right? So the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm thinking that my best bet, my true like truest hearts of hearts best bet is, hey buddy, is to run to that grass to the second platform. I don't need to run as far as I have. Now the other option I was going to show you was, just in case you don't know about this option, was that you run up over here, right? Because like let's put the marker here, right? So you can save like right here-ish, like at the edge of this post, and then run over, and pretty much what you do is like you save, you run over, you fly over, and you check. If it's shiny, you go do your business. If it's not shiny, you just reset the save. I'm not gonna piss that thing off. So I'm glad I did this research. I now know a little bit more. Because I'm on a Switch 1 though, the load times aren't great. Right? The load times are not great on a Switch 1. So the biggest problem with all of this is if I try to go and do the load times, we're looking at next to nothing of like content. You know, I would be doing that off camera because would you guys really want to see me constantly reset for it? I mean, that could take hours and episodes, right? So I don't think that's the shout. I think the true shout is just running back and forth. And I can do that off camera until I see the shiny and then start recording and all that, but it also depends on how much time's left. I might just have to catch it. Like, that's the problem. There's next to no time. There may just be time for panic. So, okay. So there is no better donut that I have here. Right? By the way, I do have this rock too, just in case I need to go for the other shiny things. But yeah, there is nothing here that's as good as the Sparkling Grassy. Now, Capture Power Normal doesn't help. Alpha 2 doesn't technically help. But this really is our best done. So let's go in. I now know properly where to save. And I still have my backup save, right? I can still go and restore from that backup as many times as I want, and I know the distance now. I haven't done anything different, right? So we get the call. Thank you, Mabel. Taking a drink really quick while I have this small break. Oh, that is something good. All right. So it's right here I need to drop the save. And rerun. And I actually think I want to start to go down the steps and then back up. So unfortunately, I do think that the victory bell over there is... I'll check again when I check this time. I think he's shiny. I think he's the shiny you get in this thing, right? It's a Sparkling 3 donut. One, that means there is a guaranteed grass shiny on this thing. And I truly think that that victory bell... I don't like that turn. See, but I think this platform right here is low enough level that it is spawning in. Because this is definitely not 10 meters high. This one I think is. The other one I think isn't. So yeah. And this feels a lot smoother. Now, if it's working, I don't know. But all my calculations say this works. This is 72, 73 meters. So Virizion should be fully despawning. The only complaint is he actually respawning at that height? I believe he should be. I don't think he's spawning at this height. But I think here he should be. So I think I've got this down to a science, thankfully. And yeah, once it starts to approach 500, I'm gonna go just in case I need time to battle. So like, if if it's like about to hit 599 and I'm on my way there, I'm not gonna turn back around. FYI. Because I want that time for Virizion. Now here's the problem, is I don't know the catch rate. I do not have a good like option. Like, I think my best bet to catch it is the quick ball. If it doesn't see me. If it sees me and we have to start the battle, then I'll use whatever ball I want when I knock it out. But I do think the quick ball is my best option. I mean, Virizion's base speed is what? He's he's decently quick, right? He's like 1 something. Maybe the quick ball will work. I mean, it doesn't match him. Like, it's a pink shiny. The love ball should be the perfect ball. Oh shoot, do I even have love balls? Uh-oh. I don't know. I have 9 love balls. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it was quicker to check that way than scrolling through my thing, because that would still waste time, so yeah. It did stop me, and it technically slowed me down, but now that I know I have 9 love balls, there's chances. And obviously, if I get him in a knocked out state, I can save as long as I'm not being aggroed by anything else. That's why I don't want to try to bait the Haluchas. That's why I'm giving myself a little bit of extra time. Because by giving myself a little bit of extra time, I can sneak around the side and not aggro the Haluchas. And if it's shiny, jump down, quick ball it from behind. If I catch it, great. If it breaks out, I Mega Mewtwo, I use Side Strike, I hit it, and yeah. See, I feel like now I have so much more time, and I can do so many more resets. You know? Yeah. Dude, I was not expecting to be hunting Virizion right now. I mean, I titled this episode Aerodactyl because it was supposed to be all about Aerodactyl. It's kind of wrong, but I don't want to catch Virizion in this episode. I kind of want to start an episode out by saying, hey guys, look who I have. Behold, shiny Virizion. You know, just kind of like, you know, like just, I also want it caught on camera. But like if I'm recording, yeah, I may just have to do like a quick record snippet. But I feel like Virizion deserves his whole own episode. But if I catch him here, maybe I just not call this Aerodactyl. Maybe I'd have to call it my first shiny legendary or something. Well, it's not my first shiny legendary. I have other shiny legendaries I've caught, duh. I played this game long enough, but, oh, not this game, just Pokemon in general. But, it would be my first shiny legendary in this game, so, and that's a good title. And it's not clickbait, it's true. Yeah, by the way, obviously you probably could tell, I don't like clickbaity titles, and I try to never use them. Like, I try to state what you are going to see, and in the introduction I try to plainly say, but obviously episodes can twist and turn, right? I may try to go for berries. And if I turn around and it's like, oh man, you know, I end up finding a really cool Pokemon that I can shiny hunt, I might shiny hunt it, you know? I'm just gonna go. Yeah, that Victory Bell is the one that's shiny. So I think that's the guaranteed shiny, no matter what. Nope. Okay. So we back out. But honestly, I think this is good a time as any to wrap up this episode. It was mostly about Aerodactyl, but we got Virizion. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.